So we looked at markers earlier. So a marker is an icon which marks the location of a saved view, and it's a saved view with a clip. And the markers are represented by different icons depending on the call-out type. So section, plan, elevation, detail. And when they're not active, they are white in nature. Once they become active, they get a little yellow background. So as we looked at earlier, markers are also present for other things like parametric constraint modeling and links as well. So here are some markers we have on screen. They align with the three save views that we have inside a save view dialog box. That are the type plan. They're all type plan here. This one down here is a general save view, so it doesn't get a marker. And if, as you can see here, none of these are active. If we were to activate one of these by applying one of the views, let's say plan, and let's do something like not change the camera position. So we can see this in an isometric view. If I click on the screen, you can see that the view I've applied is the marker has gone yellow because it's the active view. I have to clear that, of course. Click on the screen. So the mini toolbar is a little toolbar that appears off your callouts and off your markers that enables you primarily to evoke and navigate to and from views and the drawing models and the sheet models that the views are referenced to. So on the left hand side of this screen, you can see here the various different operations of the mini toolbar. So let's go and have a look at a bit of this in action. Just to bear in mind, the mini toolbar is dynamic, meaning it will change depending on what the view does. So for example, where you have a drawing model attached to, where the view attached to it, the drawing model drop down will appear. If there's not, it won't be displayed. So bear in mind it does alter depending on what you got in the view. So as we've seen before, the mini toolbars either appear from the callout themselves or from a marker. So a marker without a mini toolbar. Now you'll see here, this particular mini toolbar is different to this one because this one has a sheet and a drawing model where the view is referenced to, whereas this one doesn't. However, this button out here does give you the opportunity to put your view on a drawing or a sheet model using that dialog that we've looked at earlier. So, as we looked at earlier, the mini toolbar does a number of things. We can evoke a view, and within evoking a view, we can have the view change its camera position, apply or not apply all the view attributes. We can get it to, display the annotations, turn the clipping planes and the clipping boundaries off, and importantly, turn levels on and off. So if we want to store level states on off states, we can store them in save views as well. And if it's just levels you want to return, you would just turn off all these guys and use the levels themselves. Okay, so what we'll do is evoke that view with the camera position off, just so we get an isometric view of what we're seeing there, and we can, we've got a cut and a clip in place, so we can have a look at a few things there. Alrighty, so there's our view with a few things in place. So if we hover over the call out again, we can turn the clip on or off, using the clip tool. If we evoke the clip, we can also turn the call out on, and within that we can turn out either the selected call outs, any intersecting call outs, or all call outs. Okay, so we can turn that call out on or off. So let's have a look at the view, and we'll turn the camera position on and and just evoke that view there. Okay, so we looked at these views earlier, and just to demonstrate a few more things in the callout. Now, first thing you'll notice is the actual marker is not visible, and that is probably because it's turned off in our view attributes. So let's have a look at that, which it is. So let's turn the marker back on, and our marker should be situated here. And again, as we mentioned earlier, white markers are other markers relating to views. The yellow marker is the active view. So what we can see here is some text. Again, that text is a re-reference back in from the drawing model that it lives on. So if we go to our references dialog box, we can see that the view is referenced back in, and you can turn the visibility of that reference on or off here. So the other way to turn those annotations on or off is hover over the mini toolbar and turn the annotations off. So let's evoke a different view now. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so we've got those annotations. They're coming through from a reference. So let's hover over the mini toolbar and just turn those annotations off. And you can see all annotations coming from the drawing model will disappear there like so. Okay, so finally, what you'll see, one more thing before we move on to moving to a drawing model or a sheet model. If you wanted to re-reference this view to a second, third, fourth, fifth drawing model or sheet model, you can use the create drawing dialog box to do that as well. So, if we wanted to then go to the drawing model that this is hooked up to, or any of the drawing models or sheets that are hooked up to, they'll be listed here. We just select that, and we hit the open target button. And what we'll move on to next is looking at exactly what a drawing model is.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.